Hi, this is Maria from Crochet A to Z, and welcome to the channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, please push that subscribe button and please push that like button. It does help get the algorithms out there so everyone can find this channel. So today I want to show you this great stitch. It is a mile a minute, and it's from the series, Mile a Minute series, and this is the diamond Harlequin stitch. I just love it. It's really easy. I'm going to show you how great this is to make. And again, this is from the series, and this is the Mile a Minute series. So let's get started. As always, I am using an eye hook for all of these mile a minutes that we've done thus far, and we'll continue to do. We have a couple more left. So eye hook for all of them, and I am using acrylic yarn. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do our slip knot, and we're going to chain 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. These are our chains. This is the working chain, not considered a chain, it's just the working one. And at the very end is your slip knot, not considered a chain. So now what's going to happen is we're in the 6th chain from the hook. In the 6th chain from the hook, and this is, I go slow so you can follow along, you can write it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In that 6th chain, you're going to put a double crochet. And then you're going to go right back in there and you're going to put 2 more double crochets. So you're going to have 3 double crochets in that 6th chain. So this is our 2nd one, and this is our 3rd one. And this is what it looks like, and this is considered a stitch. So we have our 3 double crochets in the same chain, and it is the 6th one. Now what we're going to do is we're going to skip 2 stitches. After we skip 2 stitches, 2 stitches, and we went into that next stitch and we put a double crochet in there. This is for beginners to advanced, anyone in between. Once we put that double crochet in there, we're going to chain 1, 2, and 3. We're going to go right back in this stitch and we're going to put a double crochet right back in that stitch. And that's what it looks like. After you do that, you're going to skip 2 stitches, 1, 2, and in this next stitch, you're going to put 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3, all in the same chain. You're going to put 3 double crochets. So that's what it looks like. So now you're going to have 2 stitches left. You're going to skip this stitch, and in this last stitch, you're going to put a double crochet in this last stitch. 1 double crochet. And here's how it looks. So we are doing, I'm going to turn this around. this is what we did. So that was our first row. So now after we do that, we're going to chain 1, chain 2, chain 3, and chain 4. And we're going to turn our work. Once we chain 4, we're going to turn our work, and we're going to look, and we have 3 double crochets from below. What we're going to do is we're going to put 3 double crochets above them, but what we're going to do is we're going to join them together. We're going to put 3 double crochets together. So we're going to go, and we're not going to finish when we start them. So we're going to go in here, make a double crochet, but I want to just remind you, when we go above that double crochet from below, we're going to not finish the double crochet. So again, you're going to go yarn over, go in that first double crochet, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. You have 2 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over, go into the next double crochet, pull up a loop, you're going to yarn over, you're going to pull through 2 loops only. You have 3 loops on your hook. You're going to go into this last double crochet from below. You're going to yarn over, go in to that stitch just above that double crochet, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. You have 4 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over and pull through all 4 loops. And that's what it looks like right there. 1, chain 2, and chain 3. And then we're going to go into the middle of where these chains are, where it looks like a V-stitch. We're going to go in the middle and put a single crochet. Once we put that single crochet, we're going to chain 1, chain 2, and chain 3. Now we're going to go into this area, and we're going to do the same thing we did here, 3 double crochets together. These 3 double crochets, we want to work above them, right here, here, and here. You want to skip this one. You don't want to pick this one up. You want to work these. So you're going to go in here, and as you did on the other side, you're not going to finish the double crochets. And that's what it looks like. Now, after you do that, you're going to chain 1. At the top of that, you're going to chain 1. And at the top of this chain stitch, you're going to put 1 double crochet. Now, I want to let you know that this is going to be your repeat row. This row and the next row is going to be your repeat row over and over again until you have 81 rows. So now after we do that, we're going to chain 1, chain 2, and chain 3. And we're going to turn our work. And we're going to look, this is where we put the 3 double crochets together. We're going to pull this apart. And I want you to see right here, not here, but right here, we're going to put 3 double crochets in that spot. 1, 2, and 3. 3 double crochets in that spot. So after we make our 3 double crochets in that stitch, we're going to work at the single crochet right here. And we're going to go in there and make 1 double crochet, a chain 1, 2, and 3, and go right back in there again where the single crochet was and make another double crochet. And that's what it looks like. Then we're going to go to the same spot that we did on this other side, and we want to find it, and you'll find it, you'll see it. You want to make 3 double crochets right in there, and if you pull them apart, but you'll get so used you won't even have to do that. You'll just know that's where you're going to go. So we're going to go in here and we're going to make 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to look for, we're going to go to these chains. We're going to go in the 3rd chain, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to put 1 double crochet in that 3rd chain. And now remember, we're going to do this over and over again. We're going to do this row and the next row over and over again until you have 81 rows. So after you do that, you're going to chain 1, chain 2, chain 3, and chain 4. And I want to mention, you're always going to know that you're going to chain 4 when you're going to go to the next row to put 3 double crochets together. So that row will always need 4 double crochets, and then you turn your work. So now we have these 3 double crochets together. So we're going to work and we're going to put 3 double crochets together. We have 3 double crochets in this set is what I am trying to say. So we have 3 double crochets in this set, and that's where we're going to work the 3 double crochets together. And you don't finish the double crochets, you just go halfway and finish them, and then at the very end you're going to, and there you go. So you're going to repeat row 2 and row 3 over and over again until you are done. So now here we're going to be working in here, but before we do that, we've got to chain 1, chain 2, and chain 3. Now the reason that I mentioned that to you ahead of time is because we know that when we have this V, what looks like a V stitch, and these chains, we know in this row we've got to work 3 chains, chain 3, and then we work in this spot, and we're going to make a single crochet right in that where that V stitch is. So now we know we got to mimic this side, so we're going to chain 1, chain 2, and chain 3. And now we're going to work this set of 3 double crochets, but we're going to put 3 together. So 1, 2, and 3. So this is the diamond Harlequin stitch, and they look like diamonds when you're done. So now once we do that, we've got to chain 1. Once we chain 1, we're going to do a double crochet at the top of this stitch. So now we're going to do, that was row 2, so we repeat row 2 and 3 over and over again. So once we do that, we're going to chain 1, chain 2, and chain 3. And we're going to turn our work. And this is where you have your 3 double crochets together. So we're going to go to the top of this and we're going to find our spot and we're going to put 3 double crochets right above those. So we're going to put 1, 2, and 3. So once we do that, we have the single crochet from below. We're going to go right into that single crochet and we're going to put a double crochet, a chain 1, a chain 2, and a chain 3. We're going to go right back in there and put another double crochet. And that's what it looks like. So now again, we're going to go to this side and find our spot and put 3 double crochets in this spot. 1, 2, and 3. Once we do that, we're going to find our chain, third chain. So we're going to check 1, 2, 3, and we're going to put a double crochet in the third chain. Now we know that we're going to go to the next row because that's row 2, because this is row 3. Row 2 and 3 we repeat. So we know we're going to be putting 3 double crochets together in this set. So we're going to chain 1, chain 2, chain 3, and chain 4. And we're going to turn our work. And here's our set of 3 double crochets. So we're going to put 3 double crochets, but we're not going to finish them. And that's what it looks like right there. Once we do that, once we finish our 3 together, we know we've got to chain 1, 2, and 3. Because we know we're working in this chain 3 space, we're going to put a single crochet there. And then we know because we did that, we're going to chain 1, chain 2, and chain 3 because we mimicked this side. So once we do that, we're going to go and we're going to go to the next spot. And again, 1, 2, 3, set of 3 double crochets, but we're going to make ours 3 together. And now we're going to chain 1, and at the top of this chain we are going to put a double crochet. So now that was that spot that we just did, and this is row 2, so now we're going to repeat row 3, and this is what it looks like. Isn't it pretty? So we're going to chain 1, chain 2, and chain 3. And again, we're going to repeat what we did. We're going to look for that opening and put 3 double crochets right there. 1, 2, and 3. And then right here where the single crochet is, we're going to put a double crochet, a chain 1, 2, and 3, and another double crochet in that same spot where that single crochet is from below. Then we're going to go back here and we're going to put 3 single crochets, 1, 3 double crochets, 2 and 3. We're going to put 3 double crochets in that spot. Then we're going to look for the chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and we're going to put a double crochet in the 3rd chain. That's what it looks like. And now we know we have to put 3 double crochets together above these double crochets. So we know we have to chain 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this is the last row that I'll do of this. We're going to turn our work, and we're going to chain. Once we chain the amount that we need, which was 4, we're going to do a double crochet here, but we're not going to finish it. In each one of those double crochets, we'll do a double crochet. And then we're doing 3 together. Now we know we've got to go in the middle of here, which we've got a single crochet there. So once we did that, we know we got to put a single crochet here, which means we've got to chain 1, chain 2, and chain 3. And we've got to go in the middle here and put a single crochet. So now since we put our single crochet here, we know we've got to put 3 more single crochets on this side. 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to put 3 together here. 3 double crochets together. We're going to put 3 double crochets together in this spot where the double crochets are from below. And then we're going to chain 1, and we're going to just put a double crochet at the top of that space and the chains at the end. And this is what it looks like. Isn't it pretty? It's really a pretty stitch. So once we do that and you have 81 rows of row 2 and 3, then we're going to put a border. I chose to put a white border. That's up to you as to what you want to put. So we're going to get started on the border. So what happened is I have one already made that we can put a border on. And here it is right here, and I'm going to show you. So we're going to start, I'm going to take this off, and we're going to start in this corner. So we're going to start in a corner. And we want to add our border. I'm going to do a slip knot, and I'm going to attach this to this corner. I tighten that a little bit, and then I chain 1, and then I'm going to do a double crochet right here. I'm going to put 2 more double crochets right here. Then once I do that, I'm going to go to this spot in the middle, and I'm going to do 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. And that's what it looks like. Now I'm going to go to this other corner, and I'm going to do 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. and then I'm going to chain 1, chain 2, and add 3 more double crochets. And I'm making my first corner. The other side, that first one that we made of the set of 3 double crochets, I want to mention, so that's your first corner. This is your corner, but we didn't finish it. So when we come around and go to the other side, we'll finish that corner. But this is your first completed corner. So now you're going to look for all your open spots. And some of you'll be able to tell, but here we go. And that's where you're going to put your 3 double crochets together. And you'll know that you have the right amount of spots, because if you do it and you should end up with 81 of these sets, including the corner. So you're going to put 3 double crochets here. And then you're going to move on to this other opening and put 3 double crochets. 1, 2, my yarn keeps splitting, so 2 and 3. And then you can move on to the next one and put 3 double crochets. And you're going to be able to tell where they are. And you're just going to go right along and just find those spots. And you're going to put 3 double crochets in each one of those openings. And you're going to go right down. And here's another opening here and another one here. So you know you're going to put 3 here and 3 here. So what's going to happen is I'm going to meet you almost at the end of this, and then we'll move on to the other corner. So meet me almost at the end, and this is what it should look like. I'll see you at the other end. So now we're at the other end of the mile a minute strip, and I want to mention that we're on the last corner. Now, when we began, we put 3 double crochets there, so we're going to finish that corner. So let's just finish the openings that we have with our 3 double crochets in every opening that we see, just like we did right along here. And we'll just go right down and finish this off. And now we're at the very end. So right here, where these other 3 double crochets are, we're going to put 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. And then after we do that, we're going to chain 1, chain 2, like we did with all the others. And we're going to go to the top of this stitch here, and we're going to do a slip stitch. So we're going to join them together for this corner, so we can finish this corner. And then once we do that, there's our corner. I'm going to chain 1, and then I'm going to cut this so that we can finish this. And then we're going to just pull this through. And we'll weave in all our ends, and this is all finished. As you can see, it's so pretty. I love this stitch. I really do love the Mile a Minute series. I think it's a great series, full of really fun stitches to learn in this Mile a Minute series, the Harlequin diamond stitch. And if you look, you can see like little diamonds that are made there. And it's just so pretty. And here it is I made it black as well. I wanted to make one that was really dark, and then I made another one because I'm using up a lot of the yarn that I have left over from other projects. Is the Mile a Minute series stitch number 9, and it's the diamond Harlequin stitch. And this is Maria from Crochet A to Z. I hope you had a great day. I hope you have a great evening, and I want to wish you all a happy St. Patrick's Day and have a great night. Thank you all. Love you all. Bye-bye.